Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Debbie. This is my Crafty Den, and I have a book review to do. I haven't opened this yet. Absolutely. I have done this because I wanted to count the pages. So, because I had a comparison to do. This is a book from Mary Me's Small Art from Marta. She designed all these pictures and backgrounds and everything for this book. So I paid $33.54, I believe, for this. I was really hoping it was going to be worth it. I haven't seen a flip through of this. She does a flip through on her channel all the time, but I haven't seen a flip through of this book. I don't think it came out very long ago, and I wanted it. But I have a couple of comparisons to make for some other books. This is one that I've been using a lot lately. It's by Lori Joseph. It's called the ATC Lovers Rainy Day Cotton Collage. And this way, it is exactly the same size. The difference that I wanted to show you is that this one has a very shiny cover. And there's a little wee bit of shine. Not much, just a tiny little bit of shine. There's also 20 pages in this book. This one has a completely matte cover, front and back. I mean, you could even cut this out and use it. Look at how absolutely beautiful. I'm afraid to almost look on the inside of it to see what's going to be there, because this is... The front and back cover are so gorgeous. Look at this little fairy that's sleeping hanging over the tree branch. Please excuse my throat. It's been sore for a couple of days now, and it's sounding really froggy. But I mean, if I don't do this now, I'm going to be using this for sure, and then I won't be able to do a review. So I wanted to show you this 40 pages of what I hope is going to be fantastic, amazing. Yes. So I'm just gonna start there. There's a little hello friends, and thank you for support by purchasing my book. A little thank you, yours Marta. And she's put that at the top, so you can even use this introduction page as a background for something. That is a beautiful background sheet. These are, she started putting books out in 2024, and she has just been working, maybe 2023, but she's got so many different books out. And I've seen flip throughs on a lot of these. When I went to actually look for, the flowers one. Because I wanted some big flowers for my collaging, for my art journaling, and for my journal. And as soon as I went on to Amazon to look for it, this one came up, the Spring Stories. And it's spring, and I love doing spring art. After winter, I just love, there's something that is just so soothing about doing spring art. I'm looking at this page and I can hardly talk because this is so beautiful. I don't even know what to say, and I'm only one page in. Look at these bees. Like, these look like bees, and these beehives. Oh gosh, guys, so pretty. And the pages, matte, like just matte. So you're not worrying about having to put gesso on top of something to tone down the gloss. I really like that. This is the copyright here. It says, you're free to let your imagination run wild. Use and incorporate my designs into your artworks, such as card making, scrapbooking, art journaling, collages, and more. You are allowed to sell your handmade pieces, such as cards, canvases, albums, etc., with elements from this book. You are not allowed to copy the book and sell it. Wow, that's really generous, because some of them have copyrights that say you can't sell your cards if you make cards using the images. So that's really good to know. And the fact that I paid over $20 for a lot of my other books and they only have half the pages. This one isn't even $10 more. Oh no. I mean, I've paid up to $24, I think, for a book. And this one is only $33.50. So yes, not even $10 more for twice as much book. And the right to be able to use it to make things and then sell those things. I think that's pretty amazing. So the images. This is not a ATC type where you want to cut out those clean images and put one clean image on a background. Of course you can do that, but these are meant to be, I follow Marta on her YouTube channel, Mary Me's Small Art. Mary Me's Small Art by Marta Lepkowski. And she's the person that I've been learning all of my mixed media from. Like she's the person as far as I'm concerned. So yes, this is what I wanted. I wanted some really beautiful big flowers. Oh, every inch of this book can be used, by the way. So the background pages, are all the background pages different? Look at, so blues, creams, beiges, yellows, oranges, all different colors on the background. So if you cut all these images out and you have all these other little bits left over, like I wouldn't even throw any of those out because this is beautiful for collaging. So I'm pretty sure every inch of this book can be used. Wow. I can't even say anything else. Look at this big window background. So you could take this big window background and put a butterfly in here. You could put, where'd it go? One of these little fairies in here sitting on the windowsill. Oh, there's so much you can do with the backgrounds. And that's part of why I wanted this book, was because it had the images and the backgrounds. But I had no idea the backgrounds would be this stunning. Wow. Look at this with the dandelion. Oh, wow. And the sleeping ones. I don't think in any of the other books that I've looked at that there's been sleeping fairies. Or this one. I mean, she's so delicate and so pretty, but she's got these big clunky work boots on. And she's still delicate and pretty. So perfect for spring. To be able to take a piece like this and put it in your journal and then build up from it. Oh, and the colors. The colors are so, so pretty. I don't even know what kind of flowers these are. If anybody knows, leave a comment. Let me know what kind of flowers these are. Oh my gosh, look at her holding this bee. I mean, I was looking, I haven't seen a flip through of this book, but I was looking for spring things. I was looking for bees. I was looking for backgrounds. I knew there'd be fairies in it because on the front there's a fairy, and I thought there'd be bees because there's a bee. I didn't know what else was going to be in here. But ducks, like look at the mallard duck and the female mallard duck. Like this is, you could fussy cut these out and put them all into this pond. Yellow is one of my favorite colors for spring. Beautiful. Look at the blossoms. These ones look like apple blossoms. Oh, so far this is my favorite. There is that image that's on the front cover of that little fairy asleep on that branch. My gosh. I just wanted to check and make sure that I'm still in frame because I don't want you to miss anything. I love this. When you're in the forest and it's spring and there's still no leaves on the trees and everything is kind of dead still after winter, and then these little flowers start coming up. I just had to stop the video to cough. I hope I'm going to be able to make it through this. But in the area that I lived in Ontario, where my family was from, the first thing to come up in the forest, especially in the damp areas, was always those little, just two green slips of leaves. And then in the center, this delicate little stem with a yellow, we called them cowslips. But the deer beside our house, the deer would come and you could see them because the leaves weren't on the trees yet. And they'd come into that little area and that'd be the first thing the deer would come in and eat. And they'd stop. And we have a herd of deer that would come in and feed on them every day in the spring. It was so, so beautiful. I love this. I love how she's got flowers that are tumbling down from the top. You don't see that very often in these books. Oh, that's a beautiful background page. So any of those birds or fairies, the other flowers, anything could go on this page and you could build it up. Wouldn't one of these be beautiful just in here? This is stunning. This would be the perfect place for a fairy, or if you had mushrooms. I know she has books of mushrooms too. You'll have to just go and check her out. Absolutely beautiful. I'm not getting anything for saying this. I paid for my book. I just love her art so much, and I knew I'd be so happy with this. I love these tiny little fairy images. Perfect for adding to places like this. Loving these ducks. Isn't that special? Oh, just this whole page with the ducklings and, oh. I love that she has little boy fairies too. I don't think I've seen that before. It's usually always just the girls. I just did a Memory Decks card. I just did it for April, and April is daffodil month. It would have been really nice to have these then. The houses are really pretty. I like that they're not all, like the book doesn't have a consistent color theme through it. You have multiple choices for the colors. That's a beautiful background. So you could use either side of this page. You could use the clouds, or you could use like this wash of color, and with the yellow fairies. I like that her fairies all have different skin tones too. Some of them are very dark, some of them are blonde and very fair. Just so pretty. Oh, that is, wow. Wow. And then you have all these little fairies down here that are just standing. Oh, my mind is just going all over the place. And then we have these beautiful butterflies. These are gorgeous. These butterflies are way more detailed and way more detailed. Like the little bodies are fuzzy and you can see the eyes, and yeah, just really nice, really nice. I love this hammock that she's lying in and the wreath in her hair. So pretty. And more flowers. There's just such a variety in here. These sleeping fairies. There's something about these sleeping fairies. Another really great background. And you don't have to, like, I'm looking at this page, and you don't have to take this whole page and just glue it down in a book and call it a background. You could, if you have a small journal, you could cut, you know, just part of a page out and use it. This is perfect. Oh, accessories for some of the backgrounds. The well, the bench. The pump. Love it. Just love it. And birds and flowers. There's a J. This looks like one of those little sparrows that we have here. Ours aren't quite that yellow, but the wreaths are really pretty. This is just, yeah. Birch trees are one of my favorite items to decorate with at Christmas even. This is really pretty too. So you could cut this out, you know, like this, and put it onto a page, and then use your paints to fill in and make your own clouds to the rest of the page to fill it in, and then start adding your pieces to it. Oh boy, oh boy. I think I'm going to have a lot of fun with this. Look what she has. She's got a little bunny, a little mouse, it looks like, another bunny, a little ram, a little lamb, another little lamb here, and this looks like a little mouse or squirrel or something like that. Oh, wow, this is really good. So she has put in a page. She's got a flower here, but she's got a page of words in different sizes. And little sayings too. Blossom by blossom, the spring begins. She's got words like bloom, blossom, sunshine, rainfall, butterfly, rainbow, bluebird, ladybug, rebirth, petals, warmth, wildflowers, joy. Perfect sentiments to add. This one is so pretty. These are really pretty, but there's just something about this one. I think it's that great big smile. A bonus delight. So there's a bonus page in here for Easter. And then there's a bonus page, because I know she puts a bonus page in the back. And this bonus page here is supposed to be just a smattering of things that you can find in other books. It says, if you're curious to see what's inside the other books, these elements are a perfect example of what to expect. Yeah, that's really pretty too. And that's it. So she does a challenge that I haven't joined yet because I've been doing the full deck challenge from Shinooki Art, but she does a challenge that isn't really consistent. It's not like an every week thing, but she takes these size playing cards. These are the ones that are like three, what are they? They are 3.5 by 5.5 inches, which is a nice big size. And they're the size of a journaling card. I think that's the size of a journaling card. So I've done a lot of these cards. These are all finished ones that I've done just on my own. But so she's done, I think, maybe 7 or 8 cards, but she doesn't, you know, just whenever she feels like it and she gets around to it, she'll do another card. And she's using these books to do them. So I'm definitely going to be using this in my art journal and maybe in my personal journal a little bit too. I don't share that. But yeah, I might do a couple of the jumbo-sized cards just to practice. Yeah, I can't wait to get in here. In fact, this might be part of this week's journal page that's coming up. So I do hope you enjoyed this flip through. As far as a book review on this, the pages are thick. I mean, they're not cardstock, they're paper, but they're heavy, heavy copy paper. There's no shine to them. She said she wanted everything matte, and I've started loving matte in my projects as well. This book is stunning. It's absolutely stunning. Yeah, I'd probably give it a 20 out of 10. It's just so good. So I hope you enjoyed the flip through. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. Are you going to go look for some of these books because they're fabulous? All the books that I've seen her flip through, they're stunning as well. That's why I ordered this one. I wanted it to be a surprise for me. But now this is all of her books. So she's got, I'll tell you what she's got. She's got books on flowers. Imagine a whole book of flowers. Flowers, butterflies, fairies, botanica, fungos, which is all the mushrooms, forest animals. She's got forest animalia, fairies in blooms, whimsical houses, Christmas fairies, little personas. And that is kind of a romantic themed steampunk, loosely steampunk. Not all the gears and metal pieces, but just the cute dolls with the big goggles. And yeah, she's got autumn stories. One of these autumn stories would be really perfect. She's got spooky personas for Halloween. She's got gnomes in winter wonderland, winter stories, whispers of fall, whispers in winter. Some of these are just background sheets. These 3 are just backgrounds. This is a background. Then she's got the Christmas edition of Bits and Bobs. That would be cool. Bits and Bobs, to have all the different little pieces. She's got the winter edition of Bits and Bobs. And this might be my next one that I get. She did a flip through of this, and it is Moss Stories. And it's all the fairies and the pieces and the backgrounds and stuff, all with moss worked into the pictures. They're beautiful, absolutely stunning. Oh, I can't say that enough. So give the video a thumbs up, comment, let me know if you're going to go look at her books and order something. Check out her channel. Go on over and check out Mary Me's Small Art on YouTube, and Please subscribe to my channel before you leave if you haven't done that already. I would love for you to come back and see what I'm going to do with some of these. I'll see everybody in the next video. Until then, bye-bye for now. Have a really great day.